Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to us revisiting yet another challenge fight for 2022 onwards. So this time it is Champion Drakath, and we will be going through the complete fight. We'll be doing it from the Lord of Orders perspective, which means we're going to be hill timing, but I'm also going to go through each of the points where you need to make sure you're taunting. So Chaos Avenger with Scrolls of Enrage, Lord of Order, Stonecrusher, and Arch Paladin. Ironically, as this is the fight to actually get Chaos Avenger, you might not be able to use that. So if that applies to you, just swap it out for Void High Lord. You'll get the exact same outcome and you'll be okay. Obviously Chaos Avenger does come with its own taunt, but it's just easier to bung the scrolls on. They last for longer and you're less likely to make any sort of early taunts or mistakes in amongst the battle. You can use honor potions if you so choose, but it's not really necessary nowadays. I just have the Scrolls of Life still, just in case there's any hairy HP moments that are going on. Now if you're wiping during this battle, there's going to be one of two reasons for that. Either your heals are going off time or your taunter isn't quite doing things right. So as you'll see a minute ago, Drakath charged that powerful attack. He does that every 2 million HP, and you need to make sure you're using your scrolls just before he reaches that mark. So as you can see on screen, the scrolls have gone because the skulls have appeared in the icons underneath Drakath, which is how you know he's being taunted, and as a result your Lord of Order, Arch Paladin and Stonecrusher will get safely through and take no damage from that attack. If you mess that bit up, you are going to be in trouble, because the minute he starts applying the debuffs from that, it does become really irritating. You just see your health munching and munching away, and it makes things 10 times harder, so you might as well reset, to be quite frank. If you miss a taunt, you shouldn't be missing them, especially with scrolls. You have a huge 8-second window to get it right. As you can see, we've hit 14 million HP, so he's going to do another destructive attack, but again it's being taunted, so we don't notice anything different, and you continue the fight all the way down to, would you believe, it's going to be 12 million. So at 12 million, again, make sure you're hitting those scrolls or your taunt, depending on how you're doing it at Chaos Avenger, and yet again your team will get through safely. You literally just need to keep rinsing and repeating that process. So as we can see, we're about to hit 10 million, so taunt him and everyone survives. How lovely is that? Anyway, so you'll be in the slightly trickier phase now. Well, we say trickier, it's just when things start to slow down a little bit. Obviously you're doing less damage to Drakath, but just keep your eye out for those markers, such as the 8 million bracket we just went through. So let us talk about hill timing, because that is the other thing people mostly get wrong. So your Arch Paladin, generally I follow their lead, so when they've healed, I'll try and do it a couple seconds after. As you can see on screen, so there's an Arch Paladin heal, then there's mine, and if you keep rotating those, you're always going to have enough health to keep you surviving. Generally you should be okay off just the Arch Paladins, but it's better to do it that way round, because especially in the latter stages you start taking a lot more damage. You will notice the cooldown for the Arch Paladin's heal is a little bit better, so I say when you're the Lord of Order, it's best to take it into your own hands and just kind of judge it yourself. You'll notice it's generally after 3 heal rotations, then you'll start overlapping, and you just don't want to overlap the heals. You want to try and spread them out. So if you're going to overlap one, just hold off a second and you'll avoid any squeaky bum time that could have followed. Anyway, so 4 million HP was when the last taunt needs to happen. At 2 million, you don't need to worry about it. You just need to worry about the final stand, getting his health down within that 20-second window you're given. Otherwise, of course, you'll wipe, but you should be absolutely fine with this team comp. Chaos Avenger will do more than enough DPS, and that is how you beat Drakath in 2022. Thank you all very much for watching. Leave the video a like, and of course subscribe, and I'll see you all again next time.